new faces in our crowd tonight, and we also want to welcome the people in our stream. So just to give you a little rundown of how today goes, we're going to have this ceremony, and I'm going to ask you to stay seated once that ceremony is you by sections after the ceremony where the dogs are housed. So first, welcome again, and thank you to everybody coming. We want to recognize everybody in attendance first and foremost, our staff. We couldn't do anything we do here at KSDS, let alone the culmination of everything to today, without our fantastic staff. Our lead service dog trainer, Annette, our Pooches and Pals program trainer, Adele, our puppy raiser coordinator, Kayana, is not with us today as she is in Manhattan at Kansas State University. K-State's College of Vet Med is holding an open house today, so we have a booth there representing the organization. So that is where Kayana is at today. So thank you to the staff. Also want to say thank you to all the puppy raisers who are either with us online or here in attendance with us tonight. Thank you for all the hard work you've done, especially with volunteers like yourselves, everything you give to this organization. We cannot continue our mission of changing lives one dog at a time. So thank you to all the puppy raisers. And we also want to say thank you to all of our sponsors. The official dog food sponsor of KSDS Dogs is Hills. Cheryl, thank you so much for coming and representing Hills. Make sure you visit her table over there after the ceremony. So you'll have a chance to visit that tree farm and ask for your support. Eastern Star members, if you could please stand up and be recognized. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you. We also want to say thank you to the Kansas State University College of Veterinary Medicine, SEVA, Zoetis, Manhattan Hy-Vee, Mid-Continent Farms, Keysecker Agribusiness, and Washington Vet Clinic, and some dirt work and things there in Banner Park. If you take a look up back to the programs, there's a list of upcoming events. Those of you who receive our newsletter as well, those upcoming events are on the back of the newsletter when you receive that. But that is just a list of upcoming events that we have throughout the year. One we don't have listed on there is June 10th. We are having a barbecue competition cornhole tournament here in Washington. So that is not on the program, but that has been set. So Saturday, June 10th, we're going to have that event. Now with that being said, it's time to ask the puppy raisers to come up and introduce these teams. Now, before I hand this mic off, I did forget one group of people, forget to recognize our board members, our board of directors. So board members, please stand up and be recognized.
Good morning. My name is Adele Roberts. I'm from Topeka, Kansas. I work with the ladies at the Topeka Correctional Facility with the Pooches and Pals program. And I am getting to introduce our first team. Our puppy raiser is not able to. So I'm luckily able to introduce Jessie Corser and Martha. They will be heading to Manhattan, Kansas after graduation. And the puppy raiser is Abby Ullman. Fantastic. I am Lisa Hamilton, and this is my husband Clint. We raised Dove here from the time she was 8 months old until turn-in. She had a puppy raiser before us, Karen. If you look in your pamphlet, it says Karen. I don't know Karen, but she did a great job. She did the house breaking and the crate training and all that fun stuff. So I wish I could ask puppy raisers where they're going to end up. We don't know if they're going to be a guide dog. We don't know if they're going to be a service dog. We don't know if they're going to be a breeder. And if they do become a breeder, maybe they're going to come back and go into service. So I pray for them because I know that they're in God's hands. God's going to take care of them, and God is preparing the right person for these dogs. And they touch the lives of so many people. They touch the lives of us as puppy raisers. All the trainers, I know the trainers love these dogs, and TCS. So I'll stop babbling now. Welcome, Liz, to the KSDS family, because this is a family. We work as a family. We work as a team. I couldn't do what I do as
Generations long ago, I thought I would sit there and think, this feels like a spiritual experience to me. It feels like God is present with all these people. who took a 2-day-old puppy, weighing 1 or 2 pounds, whose eyes couldn't even see the world yet, and turned them into these magnificent dogs. These dogs and classes to come. I thank every KSDS staff member, everyone contributes to the mission. The board, every sponsor, every donor, every volunteer, and especially a shout out to fellow puppy raisers who knock themselves out trying to make these dogs as wonderful as they can be. And I am so honored to introduce Kristen Steele, who has herself chosen a profession that is all about other people. And I'm just really delighted and honored to introduce Kristen and Nash.
Hello, my name is Tommy Larson, and I live in Manhattan. And I received Dove when she was when she was just a few weeks old, and it's amazing to see.
As near as I can count, because I've had some short timers like Dial, and then some that I've gotten at 8 weeks, but a puppy, and I've raised puppies that grew up to be guide dogs, service dogs, facility dogs, and breeding dogs. So I've kind of run the gamut of KSDS, and but it's always an honor and just an amazing experience to see these dogs and what they grew up to be, and people that they help, and the people whose lives that they touch. So it's my pleasure to introduce Nandale and Dial.
It's me again. So the puppy raisers are not able to be here. Emily. Which shows something. They do, and they can feel. Human beings can't feel. So I'm so happy and blessed to be a part of this family. I love having Deb in the room. She makes me feel calm and is great overall, and not distracting to me. I think it's a great idea to have a facility dog in school. It also has not stopped me from learning. If anything, she's helped me learn and concentrate. So that's pretty awesome. From that first slobbery kiss, hello, here at KSDS, to the first unexpected thwack of her bushy tail, I knew Deb and I were destined to be a great team. While Deb can do many things, her greatest superpower is her ability to make people smile. She brightens the day of students and staff and can draw the balloon out of the saddest child. One autistic student was very afraid of dogs, but now he comes to Deb every day and calls her his best friend. Deb reads with students and helps them with fractions. She even melted the heart of our principal, who was filled with uncertainty at first. He's become a regular at my classroom door with a student in tow needing a Deb moment. He says the kids really open up after a few minutes of Deb love. I'll let the kids speak some more. I love Deb. She helps people get through.
Hi, my name is Kristen Steele, and I'm honored to be partnered with my new guide dog, Nash. Almost 10 years ago, I received my first guide, Corvette, a golden retriever from KSDS. After interviewing several schools, we chose KSDS, and I'm so glad we did. We joked that I received a Corvette when I was 16, as others were receiving their first cars. He was by my side through high school graduation, college, and my first jobs. He helped me see what I couldn't, and together we made my dream job of working as a massage therapist in hospice care come true. When uplifting and supportive women who will become lifelong friends. We cheer each other on, excited for one another's progress just as much as our own. Most often we think of classmates as peers who we get to know briefly. When they share a piece of your story, it's exceptionally heartwarming. I I am especially users, staff, and other donors who dedicate themselves to making a difference in each one of our lives. The independence and freedom Nash has regained for me is immeasurable. Our puppy raiser said it was an answered prayer for her, but for me, Jeannie and Keith gave me 8 to 10 more years of eyesight. Things like going to the mall or out to dinner with a friend are activities most people take for granted, but for someone with a visual impairment, those minor outings can be stressful. With Nash by my side, I know I am in good hands. Thank you.
Very supportive staff at KSDS and Dial's Puppy Raisers. I so appreciate everything.
And this is my first service dog, Leo. I can't even say enough of how incredible KSDS is and the support they show all of us. And to feel like you're just part of the family from now on. It's a very special time. Leo is going to help me a lot. I have multiple sclerosis, and I think he will help to balance me and keep me more confident when I go out. It depends on other people. She's so special, and I can't thank any of you enough. I know Leo is supported by the Lions Club, and that club has.
I mean, today I want to tell you this thing. And you know the beginning, and I know that will only continue. I am astounded by the amount of love, work, and oh my gosh, love, care, and work Annette has put into both Ruth and myself to ensure that we are at our very best work. Invincible with her beside me. I am more confident, assertive, and independent than I was 2 weeks ago. Thank you to my parents, to Annette, Deb, Dwayne, Celine, Brooke, and Ruth Puppy Raisers for getting to take me.
Very comfortable. You guys make it very, very comfortable. The apartments are so nice and well stocked and everything you'll need for the week. It's nice to just have your own space and time. Last time I wrote over being like, I think the process is so laid back, and this time it's also so laid back. There's no rush. It's truly about the bond that you're building with your dog.
I'm a massage therapist for hospice care. I've been doing hospice work for 5 years. And with KSDS's help, I was actually able to make that dream come true and to help other people.
Before I came, I was pretty nervous. Getting ready for the trip, it was like, oh my gosh, here it goes. You know, this will be a lot. But it's been incredible. You know, just everyone is so supportive.
And are just, they're incredible. If they could only know how much having Ruth means to me. I wish there was a way to pay them, but there's nothing that I can do or say that could even come close to the independence and the confidence. And I don't know, there's nothing that could come close to the depth of gratitude that I have for them.
2023. And I'll hand it over to our CEO, Dwayne Tate, for our closing message.
Obviously, after you've experienced graduation before and today as well, I experienced this last fall as the first time, and coming up here in another month, it'll be a year that I've been here at KSDS. And I said then, at graduation, it became very apparent that I had made a wise choice in becoming a part of this family and this organization. I tend to be a little bit sentimental, and I think it's that 50-mile-an-hour wind last night is day for everyone. Not only me, but everybody that is a part of this family, and they do too. When you think about KSDS, it has been, it always will be, as long as we can make it happen, that the value of the dogs that go out the door today is absolutely not even the 2 weeks that they spend here. And a $25 application fee that is nominal. But we talk about the donors and the supporters and the sponsors, and obviously, and it was mentioned several times, and we got to meet a number of them today, and that's our puppy raisers. We can't do this job and place these dogs without the unbelievable amount of hours that they have poured in love and work and training into the dogs before they come back here for their final preparations and profession. You know, honestly, I got to admit, I haven't put a pencil to it, but I really need to. And even if we did it at minimum wage, which certainly the work that they're putting in is not of that quality, but even if you put those dollars down at minimum wage to that, by our puppy raisers and supporters in that manner, I can't really fathom how large that number might be, but it's big, I can tell you that. And it's not only big in the amount of dollars and time and effort that they put into it, but the amount of love that they put into this top line. The work that they do, it's an exhausting few weeks every time we come around to graduation. It's exhausting for the students, and it's meant to be. Because when we send them out the door, tomorrow they will face the world without us, in a sense. We always have their back, and they can always contact us, and they do. But tomorrow is a new beginning for them. When they leave this campus, and we challenge them daily while they're here to make sure that they're prepared to do the things and meet the challenges that they have before them. And we're really excited for the things that we know that they're going to do and accomplish. Obviously, there's a number of them are here, 3 of them are. I love having people on this campus because I'm extremely proud of it. The vision, the foresight, and the work and effort on the board of directors part over the last 32 years has been tremendous. From very humble beginnings, Linda, it didn't start out as much. But we have amassed a campus and a complex here that we're extremely proud of and delighted that we can bring folks in and house them on campus with us while we're here for the training sessions and such. So it's a great campus, and we're very proud and pleased that you're here to share that with us. Obviously, faith in God was mentioned by a number of people, and that may not be for everyone. I suspect it is for many of you. But the reality is we're coming up on a season that's pretty special to those who do. And it really is a new beginning and a new opportunity. And I think as we gather here with spring graduation, we come out of what is a kind of a bleak time of winter. And we get to spring, and it's expected to be a new day and a new dawning and a new opportunity with the grass greening up and flowers growing and blooming. Spring really is a new opportunity and a renewed, regenerative faith that we have that good times are ahead. The work that's gone in the past 3 weeks with the staff, working with the clients, I think they're ready. I think they're ready for a new beginning for some of them with their very first partner. Obviously, our successors, being a part of this organization and part of this family, whether it's puppy raisers, donors, supporters, board, staff, just dog enthusiasts, and our brand new family members that we have before you today. Let's give them one round of applause.
ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to ask that you please remain seated while our graduates will exit the building and make their way over to the East Training Facility for lunch. So please stay seated, and I will dismiss you by sections here shortly. Again, we're going to have a lunch, and then shortly following lunch, we're going to have tours of our canine housing unit. Thank you all for watching and joining us online. We appreciate it. Congratulations to our spring class of 2023. Thank you, trainers and puppy raisers. Thank you, everybody who joined us online. We're going to make our way across the street for lunch. Thank you.